Welcome to Supersize Your Business. Just like every other day this month, we are talking about the impact of spiritual area and aspect of our life on our business. How can we use and apply spiritual topics, spiritual thoughts, feelings, beliefs, experiences to supersize and grow our business? And today's topic is spiritual POV, point of view or perspective, and the way we look at things and say things and the impact that has on our organization as a whole. And today I was thinking about when we're approaching a new experience or a task or something that has to be accomplished or wants to be accomplished or we want to do, the words we use to describe how we approach that experience have a huge impact on the outcome. Why? Because what we put into things is what we get out of them. I shared a quote today from Wayne Dyer's Everyday Wisdom for Success. And it's a little bit applicable today, but I like just grabbing one of these and looking at them and carrying that thought or that idea with me throughout the day. I use a lot of these different cards. We've talked about this, and Louise Hay's got a Power Thoughts 365 Days of Affirmations. And today's is my day begins and ends with gratitude and joy. How does that not make you feel better and realize that everything's a gift, whether we believe it or not, which is kind of what Wayne's talking about. The one from him is, look upon every experience you've ever had and everyone who's ever played a role in your life as having been sent to you for your benefit. In this universe, there are simply no accidents. So everything happens for a reason. I think I've said that before as well. But we don't always see the reason at the time, especially when negative or bad things happen. How many people thought COVID pandemic happened for a reason when it was going on and we were going through and living through and trying to keep our businesses going through that crazy time period? Probably not too many. Some of us said, okay, well, this is what it is. We don't love it, but we're going to figure out how to keep moving forward. Those businesses, those people continue to survive and thrive throughout the pandemic. And other businesses just said, I'm going to wait and see what happens. And millions of them no longer exist. So let's think about this point of view and spiritual point of view as we approach different experiences. If I approach something I can approach it with negative energy or positive energy. If I'm saying out loud, heaven forbid, or in my mind even, I need to do this, I must do this, I have to do this, I should do this, I ought to do this, I might do this, I'm obliged to do this, I'm obligated to do this, I'm responsible to do this. That carries with it a certain energy. And all of those are a little bit heavy and negative to me. Now, if I approach the same experience, the same task, the same thing that I'm looking at doing or experiencing, but I say, I want to do this. I'm excited to do this. I'm curious to do this. I am delighted to do this. I am stoked to do this. I get to do this. I'm lucky to do this. I choose to do this. I learned this a long time ago when in business and entrepreneurship, there's a lot of talk about hustle and sacrifice and things. And it always rubbed me the wrong way, because if I am choosing to do something, I'm not sacrificing all of the other things that I'm not doing because I chose to do the one thing among the infinite possibilities of what I could do. But there's a lot of marketers that push that, and a lot of people that coach on that and say, well, you're going to have to sacrifice these things and these relationships and these things that don't serve you in order to get what you want. And I don't ascribe to that theory. I believe we create the life we want with a combination of what works for us. And if I'm thinking I have to sacrifice anything, I'm not going to do that thing, right? So I'm not sacrificing an experience, all the other experiences I don't have, because I'm choosing to work on my business, make the world a better place, etc. So today I just want you to pay attention to and notice how you approach different experiences that you have in your business today. Are you approaching them with trepidation, or are you approaching them with curiosity and excitement? And see what kind of results you get out of those. And then share one example in the comments below, because I think it's a terrific way to learn from one another. I know if I dread doing something, it doesn't go very well for me usually. But if I'm curious or excited about it, even if and that's how I turn fear around. If I'm afraid to do something or nervous to do something, I shift that energy to excitement and curious, because to me and in my body, excitement and curious feels the same as a little scared, nervous, or fearful. So that's just a little trick I use to bring better me and better spirit to everything that I do, especially in my businesses and interacting with other people. All right. Love to know your take on this. Share in the comments below. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with another spiritual related topic to help us grow and build and supersize our businesses. Have a great day.